because I love showing it to like friends because it's so like nice looking, but I don't like to risk anything. Because I mean, I know just recently, Chevy Prodigies, whatever, decided it'd be a great idea to give the police car out, so I told him not to. Yeah, so I think I've controlled the situation mostly. We've got like a new thing where we can actually scan people's islands for props. The Stonehead, we actually had that before with Save the World. Also, Battle Royale islands were patched, so all these had to be pretty much manually built. Because perms outsides were patched, for the most part. Yep, nothing could we can't multi-select anything from main island. So we've been taking turns and spending the past couple weeks. We've made decent progress so far. We've got the entirety of Greasy Grove, which is nice. There's a lot of them. I mean, this is one building here. I believe this is Brick House, yeah. What? Taco building, yeah. No, every single mesh and texture is essentially different. They've also got these gutters which are separate props, which is just pretty interesting. I don't know, it's like every chapter they just keep upgrading and upgrading. I think there's only two things missing from this, like 2 floors, and then that's it. I guess they didn't go like all out enough, if that made sense. Like they kind of got halfway there with chapter 2, but it wasn't enough, and they might as well have just used. Chapter 3 is just a whole redesign. Look, I'll show you what I mean by the way. It's pretty convenient considering it can't grab corner walls, a bit like Season 2 was. Look at this. So here's just a regular house wall, it takes 20 memory. Now, if you see here, if you place them into each other, no corner piece required, they always, like, oh no, I'll just turn that around, they always match up. You had no idea how long the Daily Bugle took. Every single fucking wall is different. Dude, like, I'm not joking, literally every wall is different, it's actually ridiculous. I made this, yeah, they're just not in here yet, I'm gonna add them later. The reason I went all out to grab this is since it's obviously a collab location, it'll be the first to go. That volcano's very obviously going to erupt and destroy this place. Yeah, it really gives me them good Spider-Man PS4 vibes. I mean, that's kind of the point of it, I guess, but... Here's the Chapter 3 collection, for the most part. Yeah, just an area top left of the map. Oh, here's probably one of my favorite things. The Chapter 3 ziplines are just slightly different enough to, actually spawn them in. Well, we can make it longer. No, it's orange. Also, they added this back. And they unblacklisted it for reasons. I don't know. Yeah, there's like a henchman spawner. We haven't been able to get any footage of it in game yet, though. It's really unfinished. Also, if they're thinking these are released, these are prop versions, these don't work. something nice is they added Deadpool stuff back, so we managed to get that. Oh, these are my two favorite props, honestly. This is the Midas's. This is a new one. No, that's not from Sky's room. That's just like a brand new thing. And then this is Midas's lectern from his room. Is it? Yeah. It's very weird how much Midas stuff they added. Obviously, they added the device table. They added this carpet here. And also in the Daily Bugle, they have Midas's desk. They. Where is it? I think I've actually only got it right here. Is it? No, down one. Yeah, here. It's actually no longer under Midas's code name. It's actually under Parallel, which is Daily Bugles. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it's a pretty cool prop. Speaking of stoneheads, just reminded me about the riffs. On the map, there's copyable riffs which are infinite, which you may have already seen. Yeah, go ahead. I don't know either, to be honest with you. These things have a gigantic hitbox though. Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't collapse though. That's the difference. Because if you get a rift to go rift and just copy it, it'll collapse after a bit. Also, I got a wall I've been wanting. I've been wanting this wall texture forever. To make like a chapter 3 now, Dusty Depot, I guess. I mean, I can just custom build it for the most part, but... yeah, this is actually his, like, house. Well, apparently he never died. Because apparently he was eaten... Donald Mustard said on his Twitter he was eaten by the shark while he was looped, so he just, you know, respawned. Look at how fucking detailed these windows are. Like, compare that to Chapter 2. Yeah. Yeah. This is good old Chapter 3 small house. This time around we got the roofs. There's actually two on the map. There's also this one over here, which is more reminiscent of the actual small house. Also Butterbahn. Yeah, these usually have like a prop inside them and you can break and get into the roof. It's really nice. Yeah, I was hoping that those little cracks that appear wouldn't be a thing. I was hoping like for like wood, stone, and metal structures that have their own little like cool 3D animations. Yeah, well the tornadoes are probably going to be the main use for that engine. Also, yeah, this is a... I don't know what you said that you saw on Twitter, but it's definitely nothing on Twitter for it. I'll just delete the tree and you'll see it. Like, not in creative though. You saw that on Twitter? The fuck? Alright, well, I mean, I've never heard of that, but okay. Bridzy? Yusef. Like, it looks like they're wearing a Russian hat. If you're not capping right now, that's really bad. He's the only person in the community that we really don't want knowing because he's a flexer and clout chaser. He'll do anything. He's pretty dangerous. He will threaten you and DDoS you and do everything he can. That's why I use a VPN 24/7 now. Huh? Yeah. This is like a really old Deadpool prop like thing, but like they made a chapter 3 version of it for no reason, but they did it because they went goaded on this chapter. Yeah, these are new. Actually, this one, yeah, this one's new as well, yeah. Yeah, all these signs are updated as well. That's right, Condo Canyon? Yeah, Condo Canyon. You reckon? They probably just reused it for chapter 3, I guess. I mean, this chapter's didn't fall short of using stuff from cinematics and whatnot. Bunch of the agent rooms and all that, all their like highly detailed props were added. You know what? Nah, it's actually part of the teddy bear. Want to see something that's a complete scam? Oh. Yep, see that? Doesn't even bloody work. That was a part of a gallery called Haste. It was encrypted but then unencrypted, but it's like a special basketball thing. I don't think it even works. I think they just put like little capture points where the hoop is. Yeah, a bunch of Deadpool props. This one's really cool. This is what they, used to tease the battle bus ages ago. And this was a part of a challenge prop, actually. Like, collect Deadpool floaties or whatever. I think one of my favorite props in here would have to be the Butterbahn Sign. Been wanting this thing forever. As what? Yeah, it's identical. This is just another example of how much they go. This prop is used once in the entire map, and it was made just to be used once. Could be, I mean... Yeah. But then again, this is related to a collab and, Stark Industries, for instance, they went all out with that. No, it's... Maybe some of the war types, but Windows, all the props and all that were all reused into IO. There, that was a disappointment and a half. Watch all these disappear. Want to see something pretty interesting. This clock is a chapter 3 clock, but I'll just quickly set the island time to Random. Not random, sorry, default. And watch the handles. For unknown reasons, over time it gets smaller. It's going to be funny, right? They're using this currently in the Daily Bugle, but it'll 100% be used in the Chapter 3 clock tower. So there will be 4 of these clocks, much larger, and they're all going to look like this, and that's when they'll realize they have to fix it. I just wish everyone could have this stuff. Burrows. Well, I mean, the thing is, it wouldn't. That's a prop that wouldn't expose Main Island because it was actually modded in well before. I know you want it badly. I'll talk about it and see if it can be released. Because I mean, people already. I was just having a little fun. Something that's pretty sad is crouching and sliding have the same hitbox, so even if you slide, you can't go under something you can't normally crouch under. Yes. This is a cool prop. It's like a hard drive prop. Yeah? Oh. It's got parallel in its name for that's for, like the Daily Bugle. Oh yeah, random thing. This prop's actually from Save the World's game mode thing, the lab or whatever it's called. Pretty much. Also, there's going to be 6 more rockets, and each stage will be upgraded. So this is the. Yeah, this is 20 memory. You can't build inside of it. If you try holding mats out, it just appears red, and it's also indestructible, as you'll see. Oh wait, I can't really hit it. No, it's a couple parts. There's this part, which is obviously the rocket. This part here, this part, and this part. Like, the amount of fucking detail they put into Chapter 3, like, you can tell with Chapter 2 they kind of just didn't give a shit. But, like, Chapter 3, yeah. Actually, no, on the map right now, this lid is open. The rocket... for now, only one of the hatches have models underneath them. You might have missed it, but this rocket was actually here in-game, and it launched. Well, it didn't actually launch with a little live event. It was just, like, a map update, and then it, like, closed again. I mean, not closed, just disappeared. There's like it's like matches in with the storyline. I don't know. There's like a new visitor tapes. They said they were launching a rocket to um research in space or something and get like parts they can use to defeat the IO, but the rocket failed, so they need to upgrade it. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get an event this season. There's a chance, and a very high chance we will. But if not, it'll probably be like a starting event for next season. You know, that is pretty likely. It might even, who knows, it might become an LTM, like, launch the visitor rocket successfully, and then there's 2 teams, like IO guards and 7 members. In fact, that could be a pretty cool LTM, actually. I don't know, they kind of just do random bullshit like that to throw us off, or whatever, I don't know. It's like, unless it actually involves the 7 of the IO, it means nothing to the story at all. I think this story's like really simple. It's just there's so much red herrings that try to make it confusing. I'll just quickly take this, well, just the normal rock. But the stone head makes it better. There's just something majestic about this, right? You just like spawn here or whatever, and you just see this. The Daily Bugle, and behind it is just Dwayne the Rock Johnson with the stone head. Oh yeah, that's just the point. He's a meme. It's just, you know. Well, it wasn't meant to be dramatic. No one saw it as dramatic. It was obviously just like, it was like the most obvious meme ever. Dude, yeah, did you? I think I know the one you're talking about. I saw that meme so much, and it was like when like Blevin got crushed, he like cried. Is it that one, dude? A song? Oh my god. Bro, imagine being that addicted to a game to the point where you cry over a cube getting crushed. Huh? Or like, quick summary: Cube Queen went, fight sequence happened, which was, you know, obviously no one could actually die. Abductor came over, obliterated Blevin. Cutscene happened. Dwayne the Rock Johnson saves Jonesy. Yeah, they click button, map starts to flip over. Them on a pedestal, what? Uh, Jonesy wasn't even talking during that part. It was the scientist that was going through the imposters area. Well, I've never heard of that before, but I guess, I mean, yeah, sure, I mean, I can see a point there. Yeah, I've kind of seen that, but at the same time, I've never been to Disney World. I'm in Australia. No, there isn't. I mean, the event was... I've got a little bit of inside information. I mean, I kind of spoiled myself a little bit. I already knew about the 7 coming back and whatnot because I couldn't help myself. But the insider information actually said there was a season 9 and 10 planned. The Cube Queen wasn't even meant to arrive until season 9, and the event would take place at the end of season 10, just like normal. But they completely cut out season 9 and 10 because the chapter 2 was boring along and the game was dying. So they rushed the event. They actually improvised, and they said they made the event in a month and a half. The whole event. They had to throw it together pretty quickly, but I mean, at least they made the choice to not put us through 2 more like seasons of pain. Chapter 3 is already looking good. Like, we're getting 2 more POIs in 1 season. They remove stuff. And there's also another POI called Covert Canyon coming in. No, that's Condo Canyon. It's unknown. There's a challenge saying visit Covert Canyon. It's going to be an IO area. It's unknown if they'll take over Condo Canyon or it'll be a separate area. It'll... Yeah, well, those will pop up, and then later on there'll be a whole POI added. Those are set to pop up like a week from now, I think. Those drills are such a nice looking prop. I can't wait to get them. The elevator. Like, they had no reason to make a new mesh for the elevator, but they did. Yeah. Oh, there's an elevator in there, yeah. It's the Neo Tilted and Shark one, though. No, they're not. Just a broken wall with, yeah. Yeah, it's hard for me to show you, but come here, I'll show you something quickly. It's like, okay, you've got this wall, right? It's broken windows, and it's got the posters here. This wall, it's normal wall with the posters, but if you go on the outside, hold on, you'll notice how certain ones, like this, hold on, this for instance, they're like half broken windows, and they've got this little rail at the bottom, unlike some other walls which don't, right? And some walls have posters, and some walls don't. I'm not joking, about 99% of the walls are unique. No, it sucks for copying when you don't have multi-select. Holy shit, this took a week. We think we know that will never happen. It's a waste though if they don't really, because because it's such a unique thing. Yeah, I mean, the only time they ever really did that was with Gotham City. They made it, yeah. I mean, there's one other issue though. If you look here, you see how these walls have posters on them? If you just brighten up that, it's actually just straight up a Spider-Man face. So they'd have to change that, I guess.